one-handed slam right there.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's the eraser. We saw him with 19 his last time out.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Outside Walker. Brown with a screen. Parker outside. He drops it from range. Parker's got his first 3 points of the game. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. They lead by 18. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Welcome, folks. EJ alongside Shaq and Kenny. First up, here are the players of the week. For the Eastern Conference, the Bodyguard.
His activity on both ends has been remarkable, constantly looking for ways to affect the game and get himself open. You wish all the guys played at this level of intensity, Ernie.
Work ethic has certainly been the name of the game for him lately. And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the home team.
Man, this offense is in rhythm right now. They're moving the ball, moving without the ball. Everything looks exactly the way they drew it up.
Yeah, this one might already be over.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Parker's gone 1 of 3 from distance. We've got Jackson. And it's Bottoms in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Now here's Jackson. No good from outside. Junior outside. Parker right side. Junior outside. To the inside. And Brown with the stuff.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Here's Champ. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Big Dog. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant one. Unnecessary contact.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable. He's off on the first. Good on the second one. Right wing. Champ passes to Jackson. Here's the eraser. They set the pick. To the middle. Here's Big Dog. And finally they hit one. Big Dog's got 25 points in the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Wilson. He's got 6. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Fires in the triple. Parker's got his second basket on the night.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Champ. Jackson, the screen. Here's Champ. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Junior outside. And here's Parker. Back to Junior. Here's Wilson. Parker outside. 3-pointer. Big Dog pulls it in. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Bottoms powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Junior outside. Back to Parker. The 3. Good. And the assist goes to Junior. Flag's got 3 assists tonight.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Pass to Champ. Back to Jackson. Here's the eraser. Jackson, the screen. Here's the eraser. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
And 1 move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And here's Brown for 3. That shot is off. Gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Champ. Back to Jackson. Shoots over Parker. And he can't bank that one in. Gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Driving inside. Blocked. Here's the eraser. He's got 18. Now Jackson. Here's the eraser. Inside. Here's Big Dog. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender.
Oh,
nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
What's up?
So it's the home team now. Earlier they held a 23-point lead, and that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Here's Bennett using his post moves to get the 2 points.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Junior outside. Pass to Keith. Launches it. Big Dog pulls it in. Big Dog's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Champ. Misses the 3. Gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Wilson knocks down the long J. Wilson's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's Jackson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. And it's Keith missing.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Davis, the pass to the Prophet, and the shot goes in. The Prophet's got his first points of the night.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
To the paint. And the dunk by Junior.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Freak. Pass to the Prophet. There's Jackson with the 3. The rebound by Keith.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Carter against Jackson. Here's Keith. There's 1:47 left in the third. And no good. Here's Bennett. Here's the Prophet. Davis, the pass to Bennett. Back to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Pass to Keith. Here's Wilson. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. 1:09 left in the third. The Prophet, the pass to Freak. Fires it. And it's Flagg with a rebound. Flagg's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Carter. Pass to Flagg. Lets it go from deep. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
34 seconds left in the third. Here's Baker from outside the arc. The rebound by Keith. Outside Carter. Uses the glass on the layup. Carter's got his first bucket in this one.
He's got a big speed advantage in that matchup. Could be a blow-by every single time.
Here's Freak. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They lead by 13. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Walker, and it's Carter in at the point.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. And that's good as he hits both shots. So it's the home team now. Pass to the Prophet. Here's the eraser. Down low. Ooh, they pick off the pass. They've got numbers. Carter from outside sinks the tray.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Team putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And the free throw, no good.
Their lead could be even bigger right now, but their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little.
And it's Keith missing.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he can't get the first one.
This has become a theme for these guys. Way too many missed chances at the line.
And he sinks the second. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Now here's Carter. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Wilson. Here's Keith. The three ball. Big Dog pulls it in. Big Dog's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
He hit 1-3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
The Prophet. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That free throw, no good. So both teams changing it up here. And he ends up missing both free throws. Gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Now here's Parker. Pass to Wilson from the arc. Drops in the 3.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Here's Big Dog. First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And Richard, for those vets who haven't won a ring yet, how hard is it to take less money to join a contender?
It is not hard, and contenders typically count on that. Because once you've made the money, if you've made it that far in your career, if there's one thing left that you want to accomplish, that's win a ring.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Here's Wilson. Pass to Keith. Parker outside. Here's Wilson. 6 on the shot clock. Rain Man, the pass to Walker. Off target from three-point range. To the paint. Here's Champ. Softly drops in the floater.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Pass to Wilson. Here's Simpson. Now here's Walker. Here's Wilson. That shot missing. Got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. There's a screen. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Flags checked in for Walker. Gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Ooh, got him with the pump fake. Savvy move there.
Well, I don't know what Coach said to him at half, but his shooting has been tremendous here in the second.
Pass to the eraser. Out left to the wing. Out to the wing. Jackson outside. They set the screen. Here's Big Dog. Just 5 on the clock. Blocked! To the inside. It's stolen. Here we go. Jumps up. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Parker against Jackson. Now here's Parker. He's guarded closely. From downtown. Oh, it misses.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Jackson outside. They set a pick. And he slams it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Flag outside. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And the visitors call time here.
Timeout. Timeout.
They've committed enough fouls to be in the penalty already. Not good. They really need to concentrate on playing strong defense without getting too physical.
And with this brief pause, let's take a look at our player of the game.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
Ooh, he picked the right night to have a standout game. Looking to avoid their third straight loss, he made sure they're going to leave here with a win.
Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line.
Couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
Here's Freak. Oh, can't hit the jumper. Gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Here's Carter. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
Shot's no good. Gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Here's the pass to Brown. Here's Carter. Puts it up from 15. Can't get it to go. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
17-footer on the way. It's good.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching, and time to present our player of the game.
The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. And checking out some numbers for him.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play. a smarter game tonight.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Brown out there with Flag. Then there's Parker. Then it's Rain Man. And it's Wilson in at the 2 guard. Jones is out there with Jordan. Then there's Easy Breezy. Then it's Mr. Clutch. And it's White in at the 5. And the NBA starting, Greg, to enter the 3rd act of the regular season. A lot of teams looking for that extra gear right now.
Yeah, some fans might think that everything is decided at this point of the season, but there's a lot of games left and nothing is written in stone.
Jones, the pass to Long. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Count that one.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Jordan outside. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Long. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jordan, that's for 2. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Brown deciding where to go with it. Parker outside. Back to Brown. Pass to Parker. Launches it. That shot off. Brown against Jordan. To the wing right side. Now Jones. 3-pointer. Simpson with the rebound. Jordan against Parker. Flag with it. Last game out he had 14. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Back to Parker. It's Brown on the wing. Here's Simpson. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Inside. Pass to Addison. They could use a bucket. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Parker kicks to Junior. Back to Parker. Now Brown. Now Parker. Pass to Simpson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
He is on one right now, getting to his spots and executing.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. White, a screen on Parker. Jordan, the pass to White. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Let's shot.
And that one falls for White. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Wilson. Pass to Simpson. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Long passes to Jordan. Here's Long. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Now Jordan. Here's Long. Shot clock at 6. Here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been in a groove from the free throw line since the All-Star break.
They are really dialed in at the line, especially since the break. I mean, really shooting an impressive percentage from the line.
Gone 0 of 2 from deep here. It's Parker outside. The rebound by Long. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Right side, Jordan. Outside, Jones. Back to Jordan. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now here's Wilson. Hasn't made one yet. Parker outside. And here's Junior. Outside Wilson. Down low. And stolen by White. Here's Addison. He's covered by Brown. Offensive rebound.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backboard.
Junior kicks to Parker. Outside Wilson. Pass to Simpson. It's stolen by White. Jordan against Wilson. Jordan deciding where to go with it. To the inside. And they're running. Here's Flagg. And Flagg throws it down.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Stolen away. Jones against Wilson. Here's Simpson. And it's sent back by White. Here's Long. The layup off target. In this first quarter, around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. And it's good, 2 points.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. 1:14 left to play in the first. Back to Jordan from past the arc. It's good for a second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Outside Wilson. Brown outside. And a wide open look for Flagg. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Outside Jones. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Jordan down low. Covered by Parker. Off on the layup. Now here's Junior. Not a lot of room. Parker dishes to Junior. And Flagg throws it down.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
Jordan with it. 1 second left. And it's, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. They lead by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
They've got Jones. Mr. Clutch out there with Oakley. Then it's Jordan, and it's White in at the center. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jordan. No dice from 9 feet out. Well, 50% from the floor. They've got Rain Man. Keefe is out there with Flag. And it's the dude, and it's Carter in at the point guard position. Pass to Flag. Right wing. Carter, the pass to Junior. This one for 3. And it's White with the rebound. Doing pretty well, 46% from the floor. Here's Long. And it's Flag with the rebound. Flag's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Carter. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Offensive rebound. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. Now, here is Oakley. Still yet to score, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Carter, the pass to Simpson. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Wide a screen on Carter. Here's Jordan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Right side, Wilson. Carter with the screen. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from 3-point range.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Long. Outside, Jones. Jordan on the wing. Guarded by Keefe. Here's White. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Outside, Wilson. Pass to Keefe. These are the defenders who are gearing up their game at the perfect time, coming away with the most blocks in the NBA since the All-Star break. Look at Rain Man, 5th in the league and patrolling the paint.
He's been protecting the rim as well as anybody in the league during that stretch. I mean, he is not making it easy to take the ball inside.
That's good from Keefe. Keith hits them both. Now Jordan. He's got 9. White setting the pick for Jordan. Trying to find White. Gets it to him.
Oh, he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. Walker's checked in for flag.
One shot.
And that one misses. Gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Carter against Jordan. Simpson. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Simpson's got 16.
And that's a nice possession. Did a good job to get that open shot.
Outside, Jones. Back to Oakley. Pass to Wong. Now Jordan. Wide a screen on Carter. Here's Jordan. And it's blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Off the inbound. Good. 11 points in the game. Gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Carter looking around. Pass to Keith. Outside Wilson. Here is Keith. 6 to shoot. Here's Simpson. The kick out to Walker. No good on the triple. Gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter. 3 of 6. And it's slammed in by Jones.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
A sweet 57% clip in quarter number 2. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Keith. Excellent D that time from Jones. With his first shot attempt, long. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Jordan against Carter. Keith passes to Wilson. All sorts of time. And it's White with the rebound. White's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And it's tied up with that one. So it's the visitors now. Here's Parker. Nothing on the board. Pass to Simpson. Now here's Walker. Here is Keith. Clock at 6. Can they get it? And it's White with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Here's Jordan. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Here's Keith, out to Parker. Pass to Keith, back to Parker. 1:11 left to play here in the half. Brown finds Walker. Here's Simpson, defended by Oakley. Brown against White, elbow shot. And it's Brown missing. Gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Here's Long. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Swiped away. Here's Keith. The rebound by Long. Pass to Jordan. Contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
One shot.
Free throw good, Jordan. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Up by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Talk about putting yourself in a position to succeed. They've executed, and they're taking good shots.
Playing just the way it's drawn up, and let's credit their game planning as well. And looking at the players of the month, here are the winners from each conference. For the West, Mr. Clutch.
Plenty of LOVE. That's what you can do about this game. Love it, because that combination of skill and size, man, that big fella is taking care of business. Game in and game out.
Yeah, and that really, that CONSISTEN.
Oh, my gosh.
Anyway, consistency.
There you go.
That's what it's all about. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Rainmaker.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
48% from the field. Not bad at all. Jordan is out there with Jones. Then it's White. Then there's Easy Breezy. And it's Long in at the 4. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Now, here's Junior. Brown outside. And here's Junior. Pass to Simpson. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Parker. Over Jordan. Parker's shot is off. Gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. White, a screen on Parker. Inside. Kicks it out to Jones. Here's White, and he drops it in from the low post. White's got 9.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Simpson, no good. Here's Addison, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Parker passes to Simpson, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Jones. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Being struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Junior dishes to Parker. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Lets it go with the 3. They get it back. Here's Simpson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Some good defense in the NBA, so let's check out the leaders.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
The first free throw is good. He's off on the second.
Ice cold coming out of the half. That's 0 for 3.
Addison, the pass to Jordan. Jones looking for an opening. Back to Jordan over Parker. And Jordan gets it to go on the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist in this one. Gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you. There's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, "What does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game?" These are all good questions. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, as always, we appreciate the update. Parker with it. Still without a basket. And the dunk by Parker.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Now, here is Jordan. He's got 16. Flag with it. Jordan's there. Kept alive. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. 19 points for Rain Man. Gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. White setting the pick for Jordan. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's his 4th foul. Expect him to